you can be fully self-expressed because the barriers drop, and instead you start to have a real connection. And your client stops being skeptical or cynical, and instead they're eager to hear what you have next. When you fascinate someone, you become most worthy of their attention. And so when you fascinate your clients and your coworkers and your prospects, it becomes a lot easier for you to achieve financial success. And it's not just my research that shows this. Carnegie Institute of Technology says 85% of your financial success is due to your personality, your ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. Shockingly, their word, not mine, shockingly, only 15% is due to technical knowledge. Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. It's Carnegie Institute of Technology. It's not Carnegie Institute of Personality. If anybody has a vested interest in tying financial success to technology, it's Carnegie Institute of Technology. And so what this is showing us is that financial success, business success, making a difference, isn't just about technical knowledge. It's about the relationships that we create and our ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. I went inside of companies like AT&T, GE, Cisco, Qualcomm, Intel, and I studied their high performers. And my team and I watched to see what high performers do differently. And what we found is that there's no one personality type of a high performer. It's not the big, charismatic personality. It's not the quiet, focused analyst. There can be any type of personality, but what they do differently is they have two communication patterns. The first one is that high performers are admired for a noteworthy ability to contribute a specific benefit. In other words, if a high performer is really good at detail, they don't try to also be the cheerleader rah-rah and the big picture visionary. They double down on their ability to deliver details. And so what happens is they start to earn a reputation for that. People come to them for what they're already doing best. And they start to attract the right type of clients or coworkers or projects that allow them to immerse themselves effortlessly in that state of flow and that state of fascination. The second thing that high performers do differently is they over-deliver on this one specialty. I showed you a photo a moment ago of my dad. He was an orthopedic surgeon. He was doing orthopedic surgery, not internal medicine. If you have something that you naturally do well, over-deliver on what you're already doing right instead of trying to fix the rest. And I think there's something really amazing in this idea of what God gave us the moment that we were born, and that it's our opportunity to give it back to the world. But if we dumb down that part of ourselves, if we water it down, then we can't serve the people around us in the way that's going to be most valuable to them. There are two versions of you. There's the most valuable you, and there's the least valuable you. When you're focusing on those qualities that you already have, that God gave you the moment you were born, and you use those and give them back to other people, you are at your most valuable. Now, I mean this literally in terms of how much income you'll make and how much revenue you'll generate, but I really mean this more on a bigger level. The world isn't changed by people who sort of care. If you focus on building relationships and a career that allows you to be your most valuable you, then you're going to have the opportunity to keep being that person over and over again. It's a virtuous cycle.